Well, good morning. I say good morning, it's 12:15. First day home, and isn't it lovely? Look at this weather. It's absolutely gorgeous. Well, anyway, I thought I'd have a chat today while I'm here. A little bit about the voyage. Yeah, it wasn't what I expected. I wasn't told what I was getting into, and I had seen the job advertised for a salmon fishing vessel. Bloody typical, isn't it? Yeah. Anyway, let's move you a bit closer. Yeah, how's that? Yeah, so I hadn't really expected to go onto such a small vessel like that, as the company kept it all quiet, really. They didn't tell me anything. It's a bit of a shame, as if I'd known, I could have taken some proper wet weather gear. As it was, I couldn't really help out. But anyway, I was only there for 10 days. Originally for 10 days. Now it's turned out to be 12 days, which gives me an extra couple of pounds in the bank, which is a good thing, really, because one of the things I wanted to talk to you today was about the cost of living. While I was away, I got an email from Shell, my energy provider. I was with Pure Planet, but Pure Planet was one of those companies that went bankrupt and was taken over by Shell. And Shell Energy have told me that my bill is going to go up from £91 a month for my gas and electric. It's going to go up to £230 a month to cover the increased fuel price rise. So that's we're going to have to tighten our belts. So that's it. No more having lights on when we've got the TV on. We have to turn the lights off and just watch TV in the dark. And yeah, we have to make sure that we do the washing during the day so that we can make use of our solar panels. And the other thing is the price of petrol. Before I went away, I hadn't filled up with fuel since the new year. It was December was the last time I put fuel in my car, and having to drive all the way up to Scotland, I filled my car up, and I was quite shocked that it was £1.50 something. But anyway, on the motorway, the price of the petrol was £1.99 in one garage. So I didn't stop there. I carried on, pressed on until I found the next one, which is £1.55 again. So I filled up there, and I made a note of where that station was, so that when I came home from Scotland, I topped the car up there and continued my journey home. So I still got an empty car now, so I've got to put another £100 worth of petrol in the car when I go shopping. But I might just do the shopping instead. The petrol can wait. Really, hopefully I'll get my travelling expenses. My travelling expenses for this voyage are £394. That's £333.45 for petrol, and the rest of it is made up with food. Because I didn't, when I got to the hotel up in Oban, the hotel didn't serve food, didn't serve breakfast, so I had to go to a posh restaurant, which is the only one that was open in town at that time of night. When I got there on a Friday night, was this posh Italian place. So I had tamarind prawns and a few crispy zucchinis. Loud, isn't it? Yeah, crispy zucchinis. And what else did I have? Oh yeah, I had a nice glass of wine as well to wash it down, just to make the pain go away. Having to go to work. Yeah, of course, on the following morning, no breakfast at the hotel, so I had to find somewhere to eat. I thought they would have done breakfast, but no. So when I got a £3 meal deal at Tesco's, and carried on, went to pick up this van that I had to drive all the way to a place called Kyle. And anyway, the battery was flat on this van, so I then got the booster pack from my car. Tried to start it with the booster pack, but no, they just drained my booster pack. So there me sat on early morning, Saturday morning, with no transport to Kyle. Anyway, luckily the staff in the yard started turning up, and they found me another vehicle. So I had to drive this massive, great big minibus. I've never driven a minibus before, not since I was in my 20s anyway. Yeah, so that was quite exciting. And some of the roads up there, blimey, they're narrow. They really are narrow. And the drivers, there was big lorries coming downhill, and they were on the wrong side of the road. Luckily, there was enough verge to go on to avoid being hit by these lorries coming down the other way. So anyway, that's it. That was the end of my time on a fishing support vessel, multi-cat. So it was called a multi-cat. Anyway, I didn't have time to go down the engine room with the camera, and it was very small anyway. It was a very low headroom, and it was very compact. Not a lot of space to move around. But it had two main engines, Cummins engines, and had 2 Caterpillar engines for generators. Very reliable, no problems with that. I had to change the fuel filters a couple of times because the purifier wasn't working. Water had run through the pipework, through the wires. Up forward was a winch with an emergency stop, and the wires were underwater. Inside the emergency stop box, water had got in, and water had travelled all the way through the pipe, through the wiring into the switchboard, and started to burn out relays and contactors. So that's why the purifier wasn't working. Yeah, other than that, it was a easy job. I was eventually taken over. The guy that came out to relieve me was ex P&O. He'd been made redundant on the ferries. He's looking for another job. You know, he thought he was in that job for life, and then all of a sudden, he got made redundant. You know, one of those things, isn't it? But if they do it in one company, they'll do it in another for sure. You know, the way the shipping companies work, they don't care about seafarers. So all they're worried about is the bottom line at the moment. Is the money coming in? But anyway, yeah, it's good to be home. So, got one thing to sort out, and that's this skin cancer. One there, and one up there. 3 bits of skin cancer on my face. So I shouldn't really be out in the sun without any cream on. But anyway, I'm out in the sun, absorbing some vitamin D. I survived Corona. Again, a second ship full of coronavirus, but I didn't catch it. And but I did catch the cold for some reason. So I must have coronavirus antibodies in my system. Yeah. What else was there? Oh yeah, I've got a few little. I bought an extra microphone, a little tiny microphone for this camera. Hopefully it would have been more directional and cut out all that peripheral noise that's going on. So that cost £30. That was quite cheap. And I'm making good use of my neutral density filters, as I made good use of those on board the ship. These are these are hybrid filters. There's neutral density filter of 16, and it's a polarizing filter as well. So you should get some the unwanted reflections should be diminished with the polarizing lens part of the filter. So we'll see. We'll see what it comes out like when I download this to my iPad and upload it to YouTube, and we'll see how well it comes out. Anyway, so that's about it now. Then I've wasted a good 10 minutes of your time. The old man rambling on. Anyway, it's good to be back, and hopefully we'll get some decent content in the next couple of days before I go away. Yeah, I might even do a quick review of this little microphone if it works out quite well. I don't know if you're going to pick up my voice, because my voice is going with this cold, head cold. Oh yeah, and I hurt my leg as well while I was away. And but I managed to get a telephone appointment this morning with the doctor, and he's going to send me out some antibiotics. So that's what I had. That's why I had to get home, was for this telephone appointment. I didn't want to be out of phone range when I managed to get the doctor to. Because I thought I was going to be home Wednesday. I thought I was going to be home Tuesday. In fact, I thought I was going to be home Monday night, to be fair. But anyway, an extra day, an extra dollar, as they say. Anyway, right, so that's about it then. That's enough for today's blog. I bored you enough. And yeah, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. As I say, 83% of my followers, got that completely wrong, 83% of my views come from people who don't follow my channel. So if you hit the subscribe button, you will be notified of the next time I put out a video, which can be any time, because I'm very random. I put out videos when and where I like, and yeah, it doesn't matter how many put out, as long as they're top quality. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping for a good quality picture and good quality sound. So that's about it then. I'll see you in the next one. Bye then.